Hi everybody, I'm Vinny Blasphemy and I'm gonna teach you what I know about how to do exhale. Just exhale in general has a few sub things about it. You have your fry scream, you have your false chord, you got your high screams, then you got your growls. I'll show you. This is the fry scream. It's like loud, like that loud, like sound like it's like disgusting. That's a fry scream. Bands that do fry scream, Under Oath, Alistana, a lot of Bullet for My Valentine does a lot. I'm giving you these examples so you can hear how it sounds like from a better band. Um, false chords, it's like false chords are more Job for a Cowboy and Bring Me the Horizon when it's like yeah, like that, or it's like a very sturdy sound. Like another band that does it is All That Remains Is Two. Growls, growls are known as lows too. It's basically it's like they all might sound the same when you they all probably will sound the same when you try it. I'm just gonna give you this is like the summary of it. I'm gonna explain everything right now. The growl sounds like the growls you can do from fry false and just they both will sound the same. But when you bring them up the note, it depends where you're gonna hit it. Is that's how high it's gonna sound. So yes, this is why I'm doing this tutorial. To explain how to like distinguish your voice and all that. First one, first rule before we start, preparations, things you gotta do things before you gotta do to warm up your voice. Water. False chords, you're gonna need you don't need water. False chords, it's more easier to do, safer to do with your voice. Fry screams, that's gonna hurt your throat. Drink water, and at the end when you're done with everything, drink milk, because heals your voice. All right. What does it do? All right. Then another thing to do, your breathing. Keep your shoulders still. And you want your stomach to. You see that? My fat ass stomach. You see how my stomach reaches kind of up? My diaphragm's getting all that space and going down right here. And then you have all that extra air, and all you gotta do is let it out with like a powerful sigh. Want to sigh? Do a sigh first. So like it sounds. That sound, a little sound. That's gonna be what you're gonna. That's the deep growl. The deep growl is like the bottom to the pyramid of this different types of screaming. You want to learn the deep growl first. The growl, all right. It's gonna sound like like that. You're gonna want to like just taking a big breath of air. Don't move your shoulders. Just use your diaphragm. Don't use your lungs. You want to use the diaphragm. Hold that air in, and then you're gonna do that for a while. You want to do that sigh thing like like that for a while until you finally are able to do it without the sigh. You can just go without sighing. And then to make it sound deeper, you're gonna go. You're gonna go. What you're gonna do is when you make the motion with your mouth, the sound. You want to put your tongue behind, like in the back. Your tongue's gonna want to kick in the back. That's what you're gonna do. Your tongue's gonna kick in the back of your mouth, and then it's gonna be like. We do like the mouth, which is like sound, and then soon, when you got that down, you won't get this down one day. If you do, then you're fucking good. But if this is just a thing you're gonna do like weekly, and then that's the growl. That's the like the deep notes where like bands get like to the point where like like in Alessandro's The Thespian, when Dennis gets really low on those notes, you gotta use that kind of type of growl singing. And then from the high, okay, this is the next one is gonna be. I already explained to the growl. The fry scream. The fry scream is gonna be different. This one's gonna be harder for you if you have like really bad throat problems. You want to kind of like clench your throat muscles. You go, you take my breath away. You take all I got. Yeah. Yeah, basically when you throw your tongue out. You know, like the easier thing. The thing is, you want to lift up your growl. You want to like hit it the high notes. Just don't. You want to from the growl. You want to go high like a mountain. You just want to take it up. Don't stop in the middle. Stopping in the middle is gonna take. Like if you want to, depends. If you want to kind of sing like Whitechapel and For Today, you use your growl and you kind of go like take the note, the growl. You can just stretch it out like you take my breath away, like that. You can take it up. When you want to do a screamo scream, it's like this is the growl. I'm gonna just do it from the growl to the high note. That's the high to the thing. Yeah. Sounds good, right? Well, don't lose me yet, because I'm not far from over yet. When you're able to do your high scream, you're going to be like, yes, sir! When you're able to do that, I suggest covering a couple of songs. Try to learn a couple of songs and sing along to them. That'll help build more better like your diaphragm, so it's used to singing like that. False chord. False chord is I know the guys from All That Remains and who else? Bring the Horizon and Jafar Cabo do it. It's like it's basically like I told you how like you bring the ground, you're gonna stretch it. Like Job for a Cowboy and Whitechapel For Today. You're called your time. I know it's hard to tell the difference. It's hard to tell the difference. But the fry scream is the high power scream, the high one. The false chord is the middle one, and then the growls are the low one. Just think of it like that. How do I a lot of bands do a variety of them. Mostly death metal bands and black metal bands will do a false chord because it's more deeper. It's more using the voice. It's like, oh God, your time is gone by hour. It's weird, and they like to do it because it kind of gives more power to the voice. And new bands these days, like in the screamo scene, crunkcore, metalcore genre, they do more of a switch back to normal singing, which is why you gotta use the fry scream because it's easier to switch back to normal singing. I think I taught you everything I know. I don't think I missed anything. I got you the breathing, the way to do it. You gotta remember to sigh. The fry screaming. Let me get to that again. You wanna make a grudge? Actually, do a grudge noise. Will take my time. You talk all I got. Yeah. A way to help you remember the fry scream. Yeah, it's my friends are gonna laugh right here. I know Bernardo, Robert, Angel, Frankie. You're all gonna laugh right here. Diamond, you too, Oscar. You gotta do a Dragon Ball Z kind of power up. You know. You know, like that's what you're gonna do. You know, pretend you're going Super Saiyan. Just let all that rage come up. You wanna breathe in. When you're doing that, you don't have to like. You wanna like take in a breath with it, and move your try to move your diaphragm up to the point, like move it with it, so you like get that sound, and then from there you're gonna like use that as a basis, like yeah, time, you will never win this fight, and then I know my phrase, my false, and they all sound the same. Well, They're not. It's a different way how to use them. Fries. I explained to you. Use your Super Saiyan strength to get you that fry scream. Fry scream bands I would suggest you listen to help you with it is Under Oath, Bullet for My Valentine, Knives and early Blackfield Brides, maybe Knives and Pens, that one song, that Perfect Weapon, because he screams a lot more in those songs. More screamo bands, yeah, screamo and some scene bands like maybe Blood on the Dance Floor, Broken Side, bands like that would help. I personally don't listen to those bands. I listen to Blood on the Dance Floor. I like some songs from them. Okay, that burps. All right, next we're doing the false chord. The false chord is when you stretch that growl out. It's gonna be like the way you're gonna sing with the growl. Job for Cowboy, I already explained it. Job for Cowboy, from Phil and Boff from All That Remains. Yeah, all of those guys. It's like, gonna do the growl. Like, remember how to do a growl with the sigh. Oh, that break, that time has come. That time, your time has come. Yeah, I'm switching to paper pleasure now. She's not to go die yet. I'm the correct jack. Just like Hollywood. But at least that shit. The sun goes down. Yeah, and I'm not gonna go into diff with that one, but yeah. A trick to learn how to do your false chord is there's three things. You can try the sound, which is your growl. Do like a sound, like a kind of like a circle. Think of a circle. You gotta do like that, and then you just gotta keep focused on that, and then soon you just like mess with it, like your time has come, like that. Some people go, what that is the low part of it. You gotta do the high. If you want to do the high false chord, is your time. Depending on the voice you have, if you're like a manly, strong voice like me, it's gonna sound like really deathcore-ish, yeah. And if you have a high one, it's gonna sound really demonic, like Oliver Sykes in his old play in the Count Your Blessings album. If you want to try to go high, go high. It'll kind of sound similar to your false chord. I mean, your false chord sounds similar to your fry scream when you do it high. But the thing is, your fry scream, it's when you're going your false chord, your false high. Yeah, one sounds more like, one sounds skinnier, one sounds meatier. That's how you can say it sounds like. It sounds wrong, but yeah. All right, and then you remember your growls is the basis for all of them. Maybe I should. I'm gonna give you tips to do them. I already gave you cover some songs, drink water. I know my throat's starting to fuck up. I'm sick. That's why. Okay. All right. A tip to do it. Practice your breathing. Breathe in. Hold it for a while. You want to like suck in your stomach a bit? Suck in your stomach and just keep doing that. Hold it in, like just suck in 5 seconds of breath. Your hair's right here. And then when you suck in your stomach, it's gonna let less air out, and that will help you to scream longer. You want to practice. You want to practice that out. You're just like. You still feel lightheaded. It's perfectly normal if you do. Just gonna keep doing that And then what's next is that just keep doing that, and then try it like. And then see if you feel that breath. You'll still feel that breath. And want to keep doing that. Count your seconds. As I guess the longer you can breathe in, like just try to test your limits of how much air you can suck in, and I think it'll equal the amount of time you scream. I'm not sure. I never timed it. Hey, if it's not, tell me. Next. I covered false chord, the growl, fry scream, inhales. Oh, this one's even trickier. I actually learned inhale first before exhales. Inhales. We're gonna do is try to talk and suck in air at the same time, like like that. Yeah, yeah, suck in the air at the same time, and then. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna like suck in it like you're gonna like suck in the air, but you're gonna try to do something with your tongue like move your tongue. You know, in a second you're gonna move your tongue a little bit. Suck in. Yeah, suck in the air. Air, something coming. Like you want to like just like you're taking something out like yeah, like you're putting emphasis. Just suck in the air, but you want to suck it hard. These just distort it a bit. Then you get that sound. And then if you channel, I know Angel knows how to do this. So when you suck in that air, you're gonna do this. Yeah, that's the sound you're gonna hear. And then to make the pig squeal for the inhale, you're gonna say bree. I say we, like a pig, like wee wee, but it's bree. I guess I don't know. I never knew. So you're gonna be like you move your tongue to get a different sound. Like move it around to get that kind of like sound. I think that's it. I already gave you the tips, what to do, how to do it, to prevent it. I actually know with all this, and you're trying to learn it all. Water and milk. That'll help your throat. That's what I need to do in my throat. I'm sick, so that's why it sounds awful. Subscribe. Peace, bitches.